Making his way to the ring from New York, 200.
He's putting on a brave face now, but I know the fear is creeping up on this man tonight.
Because he knows what has to be done. He needs to throw his opponent into a casket and shut the lid.
He better be ready, because if not, he will be the man put in that casket tonight.
Well, this gentleman wanted to step foot on the island of relevancy.
Well, here he is, and I promise it's going to take everything he has if he wants to make it off the island.
Make way for the head of the table.
I think we can all agree we are seeing a once-in-a-lifetime competitor.
And his opponent, representing the Bloodline, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
We know this man.
The following...
Here we go. One of these competitors is going to end up trapped inside that casket.
There's definitely an eerie feeling in the arena tonight. It's just metaphorical, but that casket seems to hold bigger implications for these two.
I don't think anyone wants to end up in a casket before their time.
And a stomp to the gut, too. What a counter! What are we about to... Ooh!
Who won the race? Charlie's horse. Every strike more devastating than the last.
Tossing them aside.
It couldn't have felt good being shucked around like that. Stopping their opponent.
Followed by a forearm smash.
He's heading back to the ring.
Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. He's getting a little battered now.
Burying knees into the body.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him.
Vicious right forearm.
Setting up for something here.
Oh, watch this, fellas.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive. Now we're start talking. This sledgehammer might be what decides this match.
And that was a precisely measured attack. Defiant counter to Reigns. Oh, flipping the script on him there. Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in. Oh, my goodness.
Face first into the barricade.
The big dog is unleashed.
Reigns is picking up steam.
He's struggling a bit here.
Reigns doing all he can to keep his seat at the head of the table secure.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
The tribal chief taking a moment to compose himself.
Looks more like taking a moment to gloat.
Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Run! He's got his kendo stick! Oh!
And now gets tossed into the ring. And Roman fights back. Trying to close the look.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE Universe. This is Roman's universe.
Into the ring now. A blow to the back of the neck.
He eludes the contact.
Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Cranking the head.
Oh, driving the foot into the jaw. That looks painful. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
They may survive. I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. He'll take things into the ring.
Strong suplex.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat. Had that one scouted.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid?
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Sent straight into the barricade.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, this steel chair. Way to steer clear.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Uh-oh, this is going to be ugly, guys. Look out!
Oh, no.
Oh, not to the belly. He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
his plans in motion.
Soaring. Elbow drop to the heart. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to... They did it. They survived for now.
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one. Clothesline!
Reigns averts the attack.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
A baseball bat? With a weapon like that in play, this is not going to be good.
He must have seen that coming. And it's Reigns taking in another big hit.
Yeah, Roman has had so much thrown his way. So much he's had to endure.
And that toss got some hang time. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's grabbed a shovel, and this match just took a sadistic turn.
And proving a bit slippery for them there.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! What power from the Tribal Chief.
Thrown back in under the ropes.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of...
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement. Trying to force the casket closed to end it.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? To the outside.
This could get wild. Steel stairs to the face.
Oh, man. Chucking the steps right into it.
He's not going to be able to pull this off, is he?
Oh,
is he?
Yeah.
Powerbomb.
The unrelenting offense from these superstars, the will to keep going, that's what this is all about.
Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
The Vultures are circling now. All he's got to do is get him in the casket and close the lid.
Being carried around with ease.
Has their opponent almost into the casket, and now they are. All you got to do is shut the lid.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
Just bashing them with that hammer. Bang!
Oh! Any one of these attacks could... Reigns hits it!
Now is as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about.
He's heading up top.
Thinking big.
Here we go.
Diving elbow drop. Unparalleled intensity from the big dog.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Superman punch.
And That's what you have to do when you are the head of the table.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Trying to close the lid,
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
climbs back inside.
Spear by Reigns.
There is no life left in him now.
This could be where this casket match gets decided.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
There was never going to be anything less than a grim ending to this one. When that casket's shut, it stays shut.
Being submerged in darkness changes the human soul. What's to become of them now is a mystery. It's simply up to fate.
This is a match type that no sane superstar ever wants to go through. A casket match. Brutality, savagery, absolute terror. All of those are considered positive qualities to have in a match like this.
Anything goes, all in service of tossing your opponent into the casket and shutting the lid tight.
We could be witnessing someone's funeral tonight. Bang, right in the face.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
And Roman might just have more in store.
That's unnecessary. I see how it is. Going to take any shortcut to bypass a clean competition.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with a shortcut, Saxton.
Stopping their opponent. And the forearm smash.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
From the top. Elbow drop.
Came down like a lead balloon. Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
Going for a power slam, turning it into a power slam.
How about a power slam of their own? Boom! Wow. And landing with the double axe handle.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left. A lift up power bomb.
A power bomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
Great strength being shown here. Oh, right under the casket. That had to hurt. What's he hoping to find down there?
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
Oof, gut punch. Nasty. Dropping the elbow. Goes head over heels. With the reversal.
Nice amateur takedown all the way over.
Oh, driving the foot into the jaw. That looks painful.
Gotta find a way to get out of this.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
Planning on what to do next.
Oh, God.
He turns it around. Big counter from Reigns. And Reigns got turned around there. Sharp punch.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Look at that gash on the face of Reigns.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
Heads out, and he has all the time he wants.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Good defense.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket. Taking a moment to let the crowd know how much he appreciates them. Kick to the gut. Boom!
DDT.
Just mounted with punches and not, oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
Big forearm.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
We might be close to the end.
I don't want to say he's done, but I can hear the fat lady warming up.
He might be moments away from taking that eternal nap. Just have to get him to the casket and shut the roof. Enough already.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now. Ooh, man.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doom.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Roman Reigns saying this is not the WWE Universe. This is Roman's universe.
He continues to press forward.
It's starting to come together in a big way for this guy.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow. Uh-oh.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach.
Oh, no, into the casket.
Close the lid and it's over.
Trying to close the lid.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
He wants even more out of his opponent.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Look at Reigns, top rope.
Take off.
What a clothesline. Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head.
He moves. Reigns hits it.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Oh, clothesline.
Roman being the aggressor.
Reigns is picking up steam. From the top. Diving clothesline.
Roman is in the zone and letting the opposition know it.
Ah, the power of Roman Reigns. Kidding me.
We knew we were in for something special between these competitors, but they are taking things over their own limits. Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad.
Oh, my goodness.
Down, a perfect vertical suplex.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
Guillotine applied. Is a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it. Everyone needs to get out of the way of this fight.
This feels so unsafe.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. This is me. Now's the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
There was some power behind that punch. Saw it coming and got out of there.
Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Out of the ring. What's his plan here? What's he planning here? Tossed around like a rag doll. And Roman finding himself on the wrong end of this fight.
Here's where Roman's ability to endure will be challenged.
A defensive elbow to the gut ends that. Bam! Delivered into the barricade.
And what's he looking for here?
And you know he picked the shovel because he was looking to send a message.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it!
Desperately.
They survived!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Moves outside, what's the plan here?
From behind. Has them up. Nice waist lock, takedown. Holding on. How about another? Establishing complete control.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing. Oh, driving the foot into the jaw.
Foot right in the throat.
Brutal.
A beatdown on the big dog.
Roman's risk, high reward.
Oh, man, that'll bend your arm. He'll head to the ring. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
He's got his hands on a sledgehammer. Total chaos is about to be unleashed.
Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally.
Able to reverse that one.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. And the lid has been shut. R.I.P.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
There's the bell, and we're underway with one of the most unorthodox matches ever created.
No rules, no restraints, just one goal. Close that lid on your opponent and send them off to their final resting place.
Not a fate anyone takes lightly. And he's able to counter.
From way up, all the way to the outside.
That's gravity taking a break before coming down like thunder.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Oh, double axe handle.
What a reversal by Reigns. Caught in a bad position here. Well scouted reversal there.
Oh, my goodness.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
Looks like it's time for a little demolition.
Moved at the right time.
No one wants to be inside of a casket before their time, but sometimes that's the way it is in this match.
It's bound to happen soon, but you can't let that scare you. Don't fear the actual casket. You don't have any reason to panic unless you find yourself in it.
He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Held in a perilous position.
Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid, and this one's over. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Heads out of the ring. What's next? Ouch. What a punch. Really challenging the tribal chief with that.
Oh, that brings a rush of blood to the head.
Oh, colliding with the barricade.
What a shot. Nasty shot, and now the blood is flowing from Roman's face.
Right into a drop. The elbow to the arm. How much more can the big dog withstand?
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
He skirts away, living to fight.
Oh, God! A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
Not the position you want to be in right now.
Was dumping their opponent on top of the closed casket.
Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you. Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Using the escape the attack.
Clothesline. So effective.
Elbow puts an end to that.
Compromised position here.
Spine first onto the casket. I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
Oh, no. Get out of there.
Doing their best.
They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one.
Oh, man. Like getting hit by a brick wall.
Bad predicament right here. Face first onto the edge of the casket. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Selecting the shovel, and you know what that means. We're in for some punishment.
Chop block turns the tide on their offense.
Need to stop this one. Sledgehammer right to the gut.
Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman's on the wrong side of this exchange. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
Powerless position to be in right now.
Plummeting face first on top of the casket. The tribal chief taking a moment to compose himself.
Looks more like taking a moment to gloat.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Uh-oh, the forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
Now the guillotine choke is taken up.
It was a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
That is just insulting.
We've already seen a few shots delivered up in that region.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Reigns really having his way right here.
And Roman might just have more in store. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here. They may survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Oh, to the chest.
Able to give him the slap.
He's got him on the brink of defeat. Put him in the casket and shut the lid.
After all we've seen, these men are still not finished.
There's a fire burning inside these competitors. Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Oh, bashing the grounded opponent with that shovel. Absolutely savage.
One wicked attack after another. And he's getting downright nastier and nastier with each of these attacks.
This is getting scary now. No one can survive this much. And you never want to count a competitor out, but there seems to be no signs of defense right now. Tough position to be caught in here. Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Returning to the ring now. Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
This is just brute power.
German! Just pure dominance.
This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive...
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Outside the ring now. By Reigns.
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in? Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. And well-timed maneuver there. He deflects it right back. The Kimura.
Kimura lock applied.
Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's one way to do it.
Kick to the gut, going up, hooks on the shoulders.
Raw power.
The Tribal Chief reeling to his feet.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Oof. But here comes the fire. Big elbow drop.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
He gets back into the ring.
How about you take a shovel across your dome? Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Oh, just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Back into the ring.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. He's taking this to the floor now.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponents.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
Imagine entering a battle where your destiny is tied to closing the top of a casket.
Think of the disdain you must clutch to for another individual where you have to get them in a closed casket.
It's what nightmares are made of. The images of you being put in a casket just replaying your mind on a loop. Dominating shoulder tackle. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
establishing complete control. Clearly an attack that very few superstars can perform with such ease.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
No.
Suplex, here it comes. Nicely done.
A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
The homework done on Roman is paying off. Savage stomp right to the arm.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
This bat is such a dangerous weapon in his hands right now.
Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb. Getting dangerously close to our desk.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Oh, man. Oh!
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair.
The casket looming over these competitors. That has to be weighing heavy on their minds, Corey.
Of course it is, Cole. Death is something everyone fears because no one can escape it. This match plays on the most common of fears. Facing that fear head-on is the only way to come out ahead tonight.
And he tosses him back in now, fishing for something beneath the ring.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to send a serious message.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Delivering the suplex. He was waiting for him to make his move.
Oh, strong impact. Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Doing the...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Get outside the ring now.
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, witness it. Trying to...
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
Terrifying looking shovel. Nothing golden about it.
Coming down hard for that shovel.
Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker. Just unloading knees to the body. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy. And a stop to the gut, too.
Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Clothesline. You can't take much more of this.
At this point, it might be too much for him to recover from, Cole.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this. Ooh!
Uh-oh.
Reigns had that scouted. Mounted with punches
And a stop to the gut, too.
getting carried. Unsure what they're thinking. Oh, right out of the casket. That had to hurt. He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Oh, no, come on. Don't use a sledgehammer. Think of the children. Oh, no. Driving down with the sledgehammer.
Roman Reigns is just taking command.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now. Reigns gets out of harm's way.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Whip back into the ring. Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart. What a spear by Reigns! If there was a time to try to get him in the casket, this would have to be it.
And this one might be headed ringside. Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. Oh! Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Uh-oh. Batten down that.
F5! Thunderous!
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket.
And he slides him back to the mat. Put it in position now.
As they are almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Tagging this outside. This could be good. My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble. And now thrown back into the ring.
Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
for this next stretch.
Doing their best to try and close the cat.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be ridiculous. And he goes into the ring.
And a clothesline. Caught with a jawbreaker.
Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious.
And it looks like they have no problem bending the rules there. Reigns is wasting no motion.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition. There's some power behind that punch.
And Roman continues to attack with ferocity as this match goes on.
Throughout the course of this match, Roman has been a force to be reckoned with.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And this match will head back to the ring. Shovel wrapped around the head. And he's really gotten into his zone right now.
Yeah, he's found an effective form of attack. He saw it coming. Clothesline! What impact. Vicious right forearm.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous! Just feet away. He's got to act fast if he wants to end this match.
They've got to wonder how much has been taken out of these superstars thus far.
And is there anything left?
And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
They did it. They survived for now.
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
This one is headed outside, guys.
What a suplex.
Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark. And more hits up there can leave you dazed.
Great wherewithal on the counter.
The head of the table cinches it in.
Putting his opponent to sleep with the...
Very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
He's back into the ring. He's taking this to the floor now.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof. Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
An agile escape.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Goodness gracious. Just take a look at the WWE Universe. They know there is no better place to be than right here, right now.
Mat slam with some attitude. The big dog's unleashed.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
And he's taking this to the outside now. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
They survived! I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one.
Reigns gets out of harm's way.
Being carried around with ease.
Planted face first.
Any more hits in that area could leave him dizzy. Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Himself. Stiff elbow will break that up.
He's looking to get back in this.
Could be what he needed to ignite a rally.
Oh, impressive counter. That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, no, get out of there.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back. They did it. They survived for now.
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
This one is headed outside, guys. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. The big dog is unleashed.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Slam! Continues the attack on the core.
It could prove to be an effective strategy. He knows how to avoid contact.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Vaulting plancha, incredible.
Just exhibiting their fearlessness.
Exhibiting guts and accuracy as well. Able to sidestep it.
Kimura lock cinched in. Body wrap. This could be. He's given up, and you can tell his opposition it.
Has them up. Nice waistlock takedown. Holding on. How about another?
Repeated waistlock takedowns.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside. Tough position to be caught in here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
And he'll leave. Can they close the casket?
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And this one.
This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ring it with his name on it. Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that. Oh, wow. Giving a new meaning to the move hammer throw.
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Oh, and back to the...
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Everyone watching this is on pins and needles. What a match.
A battle for the ages. You can't help but get amped.
Bashed right into the post on the outside. And he slides. Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.